pyres burned, rotting corpses nailed to 8-pointed stars on every tree surrounding the fetid swamp, deep within the malevolent gnarlwood. The priests of the Scions of the Flame chanted their prayers up to the all-consuming fire of chaos, hoping that their sacrifice would see them favoured in their conquests to come. But beneath the surface of the swamp's murky waters lurked a new threat for the Scions to overcome. Using reeds as breathing tubes, the Rotmire Creed waited beneath the water as the fires began to fade and the Scions of the Flame had their backs turned to the waters of the swamp. The Rotmire Creed launched their attack and battle was joined in Age of Sigmar Warcry. Our scenario today has the victory condition no quarter. The battlefield is divided halfway along its width and length into quarters of equal dimensions. Effectively, we've got to try and control these at the end of the game, and the player who controls the most quarters will be determined the victor. Our twist is no respite, which means we can't use the respite ability during this battle, and we have the standoff deployment map as well. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Scions of the Flame. In my dagger is my Blazing Lord, an initiate with Brazier Weapon, and Fireborn with Sunblade and Chris. In my shield is my Brazen Champion and Immolator, while in my hammer is an Inferno Priest, Fireborn, and an initiate with Morningstar. Stephen will be playing with the Rotmire Creed in today's game. In his dagger he has a Witherlord and 3 Mirefolk Outcasts with Bilewood weapons and shields. In his shield he has 2 Carrion Catchers, both equipped with Snatcher Hooks, and a Mirefolk Outcast with Bilewood weapons. Lastly, in his hammer he has his Bloated One with Raker Claw and Hooked Net, and 2 Mirefolk Outcasts with Bilewood weapons. And so we are all deployed on the table. In the centre I have my shield, which will be my Brazen Champion, along with the Immolator. I've then got my hammer over here, which is my Flame Priest, along with one of my Fireborn and one of my Initiates with Morningstar. Meanwhile, for Stephen on the other side, you're going to have your 2 Carrion Catchers there with their Thing Snatchers. You've then got one of your Rotmire Folk Outcasts. Then got a couple more Rotmire Folk Outcasts along with your Bloated One with the Raker Net as well. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames, from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, initiative for turn 1, this is going to be for the Scions of the Flame. I'm going to get a 3-3, and that'll be it right from the get-go. Meanwhile, Stephen is going to get, what do we got there? There's a 2-2-4-4. Right, so we go into wild dice wise. We're both just going to bank our wild dice and not spending them on making any doubles or anything this round. I've got the 3 singles, so that means I'll get the initiative. Alrighty, so to start off the game, I've just made a double move with my Inferno Priest. You're going to move the Bloated One up into the center around the rest of your fighters. Pretty much just trying to convince my Brazen Champion he doesn't want to go in there. So I'm going to make a double move with the Immolator, and then I'm going to spend my 3-3 for an ability called Inferno. This means I roll a dice for each model within 3 inch, which is all of those Rotmire Creed. On a 4-5, it's just 1 damage point. On a 6, however, it's the value of the ability and damage, which would be 3. So let's get rolling. We'll go for the Bloated One first. What does he get? 3, that is nothing. Your Carrion Catcher at the back there. 5, he takes a damage point. Your other Carrion Catcher won't do anything. And then just your lone Rotmire Folk will take 3. Alright, so you're going to activate the Carrion Catcher closest to my Immolator to begin with. First of all, you're going to spend a 4 to use Blowpipe. Pick an enemy fighter within 6 inch, which is going to be my Immolator. Roll 2 dice for each 4+, allocate a number of damage points equal to half the value of the ability. Neither, so nothing there with your Blowpipe ability. Alright, so making your first attack, you are strength of 4, I am defense 4, so needing 4s. I mean, that's a double crit. So 8 damage on the first attack. Let's go again. What can we get? Nothing this time, however, so all your rolls are on that first one. Right, next my Brazen Champion is going to come in. That is your Rotmire folk. I'm going to attack him. I need 3s as you are not defense 5 on him. Wow, nothing. Next Carrion Catcher is going to still be in range just to the Immolator, so you'll need 4s. And that'll be a double crit and see me go down. And then after disposing of the Immolator, you just make a move down there. Fireborn is just going to make a double move, having to lose some of his movement from jumping over the barricade. Alright, so you moved in with your little Rotmire Outcast. Now you're going to use a triple as a double here to use Blowpipe. So only using a triple 2, so it only does a few damage. 2 dice need 4s. I mean, they'll both go, so no minus toughness, but it is 2 points of damage. And then 1 lot of attacks needing 5s. I mean, can you stop rolling crits? Next, I'm going to move one of my initiates, and that'll be me done for the round, so it's just your last activations. For your last couple of activations, you had one of your Rotmire Outcasts come over there and make a move, and your other one comes and joins in the combat with a double move as well. Alright, so round 2 begins. We have our reserves come on. You've got your Witherlord and some of your Rotmire folk outcasts. Meanwhile, I've got the Blazing Lord, one of the Fireborns, and another Initiate coming on this flank, so we will go into Initiative. Alrighty, so Initiative turn 2, I've gone and got a double 2, that's it. And Stephen is going to get...
double 5.
Double 1 as well. Right, so wild dice wise, I've got made a double 5. Stephen, meanwhile, has continued to bank his, so not spending any. That means the initiative is for the Scions of the Flame, so we will go first. I'm going to be going with the Brazen Champion to begin with, and we're going to spend a double for Onslaught. So we're going to the dude that is damaged first. I've now got 4 attacks thanks to Onslaught, needing 3s. That is better. That is going to be 15 damage, and bye. And then we're going into the other Rotmire folk outcast, needing 3s again. That will be 12 with 15 again. Alright, so your first activation, you're going to spend a double for Blowpipe at my Brazen Champion.
This is the double 5?
Double 5, so yep, these will be 3 points of damage if you get one. Neither. And making a move, so within 2 inch, so you can do an attack. You will need 4s on this. That's better, no crits this time. After that, we'll just make a double move down this flank with my Initiate. Next, you'll move in with your Bloated one, spending your double 1 for the double hook net. Pick a visible enemy fighter within 1 inch, roll a dice on a 3+. Let's see what happens. There's a 6, so that'll allocate a number of damage points equal to the roll. So 6, ouch, which would just take me straight out, to be honest. And then with that, you've got another move you can make because your ability took out my fighter. So, my activation next. Moving the Inferno Priest, going to make a shooting attack into the Bloated one. So we do need 5s to wound and get nothing with that. I'm just going to move one of your Carrion Catchers, the other one that's not yet activated, behind the wall there. Oh wait, yeah, the one that's not activated. I'm going to move up, and with my 3 inch range, I can hit the Bloated one. So we are going to need 5s though to wound. We get 1, so it'll be 8 point of damage on the Bloated one. I'm just going to move up with your Myfolk Outcast there. I'm going to spend a double for a rush to give me the extra movement to get my Blazing Lord in range of your Myfolk. Even with the barricade, I'm still wounding on 3s thanks to my Strength 5. I'm pretty sure he's going to be dead because that is 6 times 2, 12 damage. Your next action is one of your Myfolk Outcasts going for a stroll up the board. I'm going to make a double move with my Firebomb with Chris up the top there. You're going to have another one of your Myfolk Outcasts come down on the centre there of the quarter. And then I'll have my last Fireborn make a move there. And then your last couple of activations are just double moves. First of all with that Myfolk Outcast and then your Witherlord in the centre. Alrighty, so with that, that's the end of round 2. Today's video is sponsored by Easy Roller Dice. Fantastic quality, easily legible dice that make your games quick and easy. Easy Roller Dice also sell other accessories for your dice like dice trays, cases, bags and cups as well. Use the code CINEFULGAMING to get 20% off your next order and help support this store and the channel. Priority for round 3. This is for me with the Scions of the Flame. I've got a 5/5, 3/3. And so, initiative for Stephen and the Rotmire Creed. We'll see you with
3/3,
5/5. Alright, so wild dice wise, I've made a 3/3. Meanwhile, Stephen has made a single to give him the initiative for the round. Alrighty, so first of all, you're going to activate your carrion catcher there, and you're going to use the blowpipe double with a 5/5. Any 4s, nothing again. Probably about the only rolls that aren't going your way this game so far. Alright, so first lot of attacks, you will need 4s. That is 1 and a crit. 6 damage so far, going again for nothing. So just a 6. So the Blazing Lord will then spend a 5/5 for Fiery Might, giving me a bonus +3 strength, meaning I'm back to 3s for my attacks. And so we are 3s. That is 2, so that's 6 damage so far. And going again, yeah, well, you're dead with that because that's 12 plus an effort. Dead. Right, moving in with your bloated one, you're going to spend a 3/3 for Hooked Net. So let's see what you can get on a 3+. Does it go off? It does. And so it's going to do 3 points of damage, and it can't make move or disengage actions. And as you make your attack, I'm going to do a reaction called Blaze of Fury. This is my special one. It's essentially a reverse counter. For every hit you inflict on me, you take a point of damage. For every critical hit, you take 2 points of damage. So because you're winning on 3s, it seems to be better than counter. So that means you will murder me, but you will also take 6 points of damage. I'm going to make a move in with my Fireborn, who's then going to go through Firebombs. So first of all, we roll 2 dice. Need 4s or 5s or 6s. I got a 6, so that'll be 3 points of damage. And then 4 attacks, needing 4s. That is a double crit, which means that'll be 8. That'll be enough to take you down. Making a move then with your Rotmire folk here. I'm then going to make a move with my Fireborn at the top. Making a move up to there. Just making a double move and not one of your Mirefolk outcasts up the back there. I'll make a double move with my Initiate coming into the center of the board. Right, the Witherlord makes a double move. I have obviously already activated, so he is pretty safe going in there. So I've got my Inferno Priest as my last activation. Alright, the Inferno Priest is making a move and I cast Fireball. No, apparently I missed. Well, something bad's gonna happen. Thank God this ain't D&D. Coming to join the fun is your Rotmire Folk Outcast, and you've just got your Carrion Catcher now up the top to activate. And your next Carrion Catcher is coming for some. So that is the end of round 3. This is how the table looks from above. I think everyone has fighters in every quarter at the moment, so it's going to be interesting on the last round. Alrighty, so priority for the last rounds. I have got a 6/6. Your turn. You do not have a 6/6.
I've got a 5/5 though.
You got a 5/5, so it's still not bad to be honest.
Especially when my...
Alright, so wild dice wise, I've made a quad 6 5/5. Meanwhile, Stephen has gone and made a 6 4/4 and a single, so it is a roller for the initiative. We both have 2 of them. I got a 1. Oh dear, you got a 1, so let's roll off again. That's a 3, that's better. That's 6, that's much better. You have the initiative, sir. Alright, so first of all, you're actually going to activate the Mirefolk. You're going to go with your blowpipe into my dude. So, wanting a 6 here, really. No, that is going to be 2 points of damage, though. 4, sorry. So you need 5s on your attacks, then, into the Fireborn. Nothing with the first one. Your second one will just yield a single hit. Alright, so my Blazing Lord goes next. I'm going to jump the barricade. I need 3s now with your defense lowered. You are dead. That is 24 damage. Bye-bye. Alright, so your Witherlord's going next. Going to make a base attack into the Fireborn. Double 6 probably does it. I'm assuming you got 5. Yeah. So that takes me out. Now you're going to use a triple 5 next for lethal injection. Every 5 or 6 is 5 damage points. 1, so that's 5 damage. Ouch. Sorry, completely forgot. You should roll 2 more. Steven's rolling 3, so 2 more dice, needing 5s. No, unfortunately, 5 dice, you got 1.
Oh, no.
Alright, so using Engulf in Flames, I am spending my quad to do so. I roll 6 dice for each 2+, allocate half the value of the ability, which is 3. And then for each 6, I get to roll an extra dice in there, and that continues to go until I fail to roll 6s. So, 2's needed. Unfortunately, no 6s, but that is 12 damage. So, 3 attacks, strength 4, needing 4s. There's a 6. So that will be 4 damage. So that will be 16. You've got 4 wounds left. 1 6 here, or 2 hits on 4s will see you go down. 3 hits, that'll be enough to take the Witherlord down. You're going to make a double move just to ensure I can't take you off the table there. I'm going to make a double move, moving my initiate there, because that means I've now got models in both quarters, so both of those are now contested. You've got one last dude. Alright, moving up, your last little spiteful move. You're going to try and blow pipe my Fireborn there. 2 dice with your double 3. Yeah, you do a couple of points of damage. My Fireborn then gets to attack. 4 attacks, needing 4s because you're defense 4 because you're one of the shield ones. But nothing on my first, and my second sees me get a crit and a hit, which will be 6, not enough to take you down. But that doesn't matter because we're both in this quarter, we're both in this quarter, we're both in that quarter, but the Blazing Lord is the only one in that quarter, so it will be a 1-0 victory to the Scions of the Flame.